Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well, and today we are going to see 2025 predictions. You have three piles to choose from. I will show you the cards one by one, but before that, let's start with the general introduction of how this reading is going to work. So we are going to, after you have chosen your piles, and the timestamp I'm going to link in the description from where you can from where you can head through your reading. Once you've done that, then we will shift into the general themes of 2025. So what we are going to do is we are going to pull one card each for 3 months of the year. So for January, February, March, we'll have one card, one tarot card, and one oracle card, and then we are going to head through the reading. In the end, I will reveal to you your cards that you have chosen, and we will see the general guidance for 2025. So and yes, there's a disclaimer. In case you resonate with multiple piles, then you can go through. You might have some messages in there also. If in case you do not resonate with the pile you have chosen, you can always look into other piles. And in case you don't find anything resonating from any of the piles, then there might not be a message for you here today. But then that's okay. Thank you so much for being here, and I will show you your piles one by one. Before I start with that, another thing is that you might not resonate with each pile completely because it's a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. So let's start with your pile number one. You have pile number two. And then pile number three. So the timestamps are linked below, and I will see you in your reading. Bye. Hi group 1, if you have chosen this this card, then this is going to be a reading. Let's get started. I'll place this in the middle so that you can always see this. I will reveal to you this card in the end of the reading when we are seeing the general guidance messages for 2025. For now, let's get started with your months of January, February, and March. One card. Okay. April, May, June. April. You can always skip through the shuffling part. This may usually take some time. So April. Okay. April. June. Okay, July, August, September. So July, August, and I think this wants to come out. July, September, August. July, August, September. July, August, September, October, November, and December. October, November, and December. Oh, too many cards. October, November, and December. October. Okay. We will pull out some oracle cards now for each January, February, and March. April, May, and I think this dropped on April, May, and June. July, August, September, October. July, August, September. July, August, September for pile 1. July, August. Okay. And October, November. October, November, December. Great. So let's start. I will keep these aside. Okay, we'll keep these here. Let's start with, wow. So we are starting straight with the Ace of Cups. It's a wonderful card. It's wonderful for emotional well-being. It's wonderful for stability. It's wonderful for emotional uprising. So Ace of Cups, your relationships in the relationship with others as well as relationship with yourself in the starting of the year, that is from January, February, March, you're going to experience a lot of emotional healing. Then you will receive a gift. Wonderful. So I do see a possibility that you might meet someone in the starting of the year. Although this gift you can receive from someone, from a loved one, from your family, from your friend. So the months of January, February and March are very nice. They are very emotionally stable, and you will be enjoying it thoroughly. Other thing I'm seeing is that you will be able to process certain thoughts and emotions which you might have been stuck up with for some time very easily in the months of January, February and March. So another thing is you will be happy with yourself. So although I do see a lot of people coming to you, trying to interact with you, trying to be your friends and things like that, but there is something about this Ace of Cups which tells me that you will be able to handle yourself well. Even if you don't have people around you, there is some stability in terms of your emotions. There is obviously some upheaval of old emotions, which has either you are going through that or you will be going through that, after which you will feel fulfilled. So you're fulfilled with yourself, you're fulfilled in almost at least emotionally and other spheres. In terms of your relationship with yourself is going to increase and grow tremendously. So that is happening. Let me shuffle one more card. Okay, strong and yes, so this definitely tells me that you have gone through some difficult times in the or you might be going through difficult times while you're seeing this reading, and that is why with the starting of the year, that is January, February and March, you will see that you're able to overcome that. You will see that you are much stronger person now. You will see that you are relaxed now. So now you don't want to run behind things, or you don't want to run behind people, because you know the people who deserve you, the people you deserve, the people who really care for you, or for that matter of fact, anything, may it be a career, may it be a person, that will automatically come to you. So you know that once you have put in 100% of your efforts, now it's time for you to sit and relax and wait for receiving the fruits of your hard work, receiving the fruits of your sacrifices, receiving the fruits of your emotional healing. So I think that this clearly shows that the month of January, February and March is going to be relaxing. It is going to be self-nurturing, self-caring. You might be receiving gifts from the universe as well for your hard work that you have done. So it's going to be a smooth start of the year. So that's what I see in your January, February and March. Let's head to your April, May and June. Wow. So you have the Wheel of Fortune. Muddled, unclear thinking. Okay. Let me put it here. So with the Wheel of Fortune, I think um, there are changes that are going to happen for sure. There are changes, a lot of changes are going to happen. Either you're shifting from one place to another, or you're traveling, or even if you're not traveling, there is a change in your environment. There is also a change in your thought process because muddled, unclear thinking. So maybe as I was talking in the first part of the reading, that you are coming out of a process where you are now more secure in yourself. So this muddled, unclear thinking of yours is taking a change. So your thought process is changing. Your way of how you view certain things, that is changing. People around you, you will have people around you who understand you. You know. So that is one thing. Let me just shuffle a few more cards to get more details in this. Okay, take this one. Loving and supporting partner. Yes, this too shall pass. Trust the process and loving, supporting partner. Okay. So as I was saying in the first part of the reading as well, you're going to be surrounded with a lot of supporting people, not just a loving partner, not just a loving friend, but a lot of people who are there to support you, who are there to cheer you up. Of course, the month of, with this card, muddled and unclear thinking, you might be going through some confusions, might be going through some a slight unclear thinking and thoughts, but that shall pass. As this card says, that shall pass, and things are changing for you. So now with the Wheel of Fortune, things are changing for you, for the better, for the good, for the improvement. So there's nothing to worry about. The only thing is you try to avoid overthinking, try to avoid over analyzing a situation. Let the things change, be a part of the change, move in the direction of the change. So because see, muddled, unclear thinking, this happens when you're stuck, right? Muddled, with the word muddled specifically, this happens when you let things sink in there, when you let things collect there. So do not let that happen. Okay, if there is any thought that you feel is rotting in your head, try to talk to someone. I think you will have a wonderful support system in the months of April, May and June, wherein, or rather for the entire year, because your first part of the reading clearly showed that you have a lot of emotional support as well. So try to put it out. In case you want, you can also journal or talk about those things and be a part of the change. Do not be stuck, because if you're stuck or if you're overthinking about certain thing again and again, it will not let you move on. So this is very important. And by moving on, I mean moving ahead in life, not in any other sense. So, and also it's important that you have patience, because things are changing. It is happening for your own good. And maybe right now things do not make sense, but let's see, with the upcoming parts of your reading, we'll discover what this change is about. Or yeah, I think embracing the change in the second quarter, second part of your year is important. So change is happening, because if you do not allow that change to happen, because if you do not allow the movement, then these things will keep on accumulating in your head, which is not good. So let's try to see what else we have for the months of July, August and September. Wow, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Wonderful. Take care, enemies are working. Yes, okay. Now I see. So I think when we were talking about the Wheel of Fortune and this muddled, unclear thinking, I think you might be worried about certain things. You might be worried about either a career, or you might be worried about certain people, or even family life. It could be anything, because Ten of Pentacles can also talk about family life. So you might be worried about certain things and the changes that are happening around you. Or you may be worried about the people. You might know certain people who do not want you to succeed, or who do not want you to move ahead in life or be happy in life. So with this card, I feel that this energy, this muddled, unclear thinking, could be because of other people judging you, other people trying to showcase that the path that you're choosing, the the gradual progress that you're making, that is with this wheel of fortune, the gradual progress that you're making is not, a lot of people are not happy about it probably, and that is why they might be working against you, but that's fine because you are highly protected. 10 of Pentacles is a very, very stable energy. It talks about material gain. It also talks about receiving family legacy, or receiving family heritage, or receiving family wealth. So 10 of Pentacles may talk about that also. So I see a lot of financial gain in the months of January. In the months of July, August, and September. You might have to face a few negative people, but you will be able to handle that. So let's see what else we can get for pile number 1 for the months of. Okay, we have many cards. Longing, honeymoon, and you're beautiful. So yeah, I feel for quite some time you might be, as we were discussing in your April, May, and June, that you might be facing a lot of changes, because of which you might be longing a stability. You might be longing for stability, which you will receive in your July, August, September. So you will either be shifting new homes, or the changes that we were talking about could be shifting to new homes, because 10 of Pentacles or talks about homes also. So in this part, I think you are either meeting your family, you're meeting your friends, and some of you might be getting married this year, because we saw earlier in the reading that you are having a loving partner. So probably you both might be going out and planning a honeymoon phase, and that is where you're gaining your strength. So although there are people who are jealous of you, people who are not happy with your success, people who are not happy with your stability, yet there is always beautiful energy around you. You are moving ahead in your life, you're moving towards stability, you have beautiful people who admire you and who want to be with you, and I see a honeymoon phase in your life. This could definitely talk about a significant partner or relationship, because that also we have seen in the initial parts of your reading. So that is important, to focus on things that you have, to focus on the beautiful aspects of your life, because there'll be people who will not want you to feel beautiful, but you need to realize that you are strong and brave, and that you have faced those challenges, you have faced that monotony, or you have been going through a lot of changes, and you have faced that well. So it's okay, it's fine of let people say what they want to. You move ahead with your life. Okay, so let's move towards your final, not final, but final part of the year. So this is the World card. Wow, you're highly thought of. Okay, so for some of you, you might be completing something, a journey. You might be completing a journey, because I think this entire year, if you see the cards, if I put those cards in series, I clearly see a story. So you're starting the year with stability, you're starting the year with the enthusiasm, emotional content. With this emotional content, you're going to experience, you will have the strength to face certain changes that are happening in your life. These changes are for your good. So sometimes these changes can also promote to some, indicate some changes in family life, changes in career. We will have to see what that is. And then you are achieving a stability. Because of your emotional stability, you are going to have material stability. This is important, and once that is achieved, I think you're completing the year with a there is some project maybe that has been, you're either doing that project right now, or you're continuing that project, or you're getting promoted, or you're graduating, because with the World card I do see completion of something. Other thing with the World card, because we have also received a honeymoon card in your earlier readings, I could see travel. So by the end of the year, you might be traveling somewhere with a significant other you're highly thought of, because with this card, you're highly thought of. I feel you might be traveling somewhere and the people might be missing you. You are either changing places, you're changing jobs, you're changing your place of residence, things like that. So with the World card, also indicates significant ending, a successful ending to something. Apart from that, it also can indicate travel, that is traveling around the world. You might be going to different places either with your partner, and it could be bittersweet because you would be thought of by family or friends. So let me see some extra information we can get on this. What extra information? Okay. Go for a nice walk. Take a break from other things. Okay. I think this makes sense. So let me pull out one more card. The universe loves you dearly. Okay, so that's very sweet. With take a break from other things, I think there is definitely something which is completing. Because of this completion, successful completion, you're able to give yourself a break, because there we have seen that the entire year you have been going through a lot of things. You have been going through a lot of changes, especially in the middle part of the year. And now, after the completion of whatever this has been, you can now hope for a break. You can now, give yourself a break, go for a walk. So for a lot of you, this might be a successful completion of some project. And of course, I think the universe is gifting you with wonderful things throughout the year, because we have seen another card which says about you are going to receive a gift in the starting of the year. And I think that shall continue for the entire year, because the gift could as well be from the universe. So that is another thing that I noticed. So now we are done with the predictions of 2025, and now we are going to see some guidance for you. And before that, let's reveal your card. So this card says Soaring Crow, Wisdom. You're intelligent, resourceful, and can adapt. Yes, see, adapt. So while things are changing, emotionally you are so mature that you are able to adapt to those changes. Trust in your own wisdom and soar high. So yeah, I was telling you that you're going to successfully complete something. There are going to be people who are going to be jealous with you for your wisdom, for you soaring high, but that's okay. As long as you are living your life in your conditions, under your own conditions, it's good enough. You do not need to prove to anyone anything. So I think this clearly shows that you're not only intelligent in your workplace, but also emotionally intelligent. You're being resourceful with the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. So resourceful, 10 of Pentacles, and can adapt to changes. So I think this clearly indicates that you need to trust yourself in this process and things will turn out good. Let's see some final guidance for you for the year of 2020. Okay, there are too many cards. I will take the one which has revealed itself. Health is improving. Okay. This card has showed up again. So I think a lot of you might need a break. Take breaks. Keep taking breaks in between. Although the entire year you're going to keep busy, but you need to find some moments of breaks, Okay. Let me just... I will take perfection. Yeah, with the World card, there is perfection. You are achieving perfection. With the 10 of Pentacles and the World card, and now this card, you are achieving perfection. And there are going to be people who would not like that, but it's okay. Sweet love, we have seen this message repeating again and again, that you're going to have lovely people around you this entire year. This also, strong and brave heart, has appeared twice for you. So I think these two messages are very significant because they have appeared twice in your reading. So yeah, I think uh, try to adapt to the changes, trust yourself, look up to the people who are loving you, who are supporting you, and keep moving ahead in your life. I'm sure you're going to reach perfection. You're going to achieve your goals for the ones that you're trying for. Your health is also improving, so that's another good thing. um so yeah, I think that's all the messages that I have for you, and I will see you in my next reading. Thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe if you resonated with the reading, because that helps us, that helps my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye. Hi pile 2. So if you have chosen this owl, I will reveal to you this card in the end of the reading while we are taking guidance for 2025. For now, let's get started with your 2025 prediction. So we are going to take four tarot cards, and clarifying them with an oracle card for each of the 3 months of the year. So for January, February, and March, we'll have one set of cards, and then forthcoming. So let's start with January, February, and March. So let's have a card for January. Oops, there are too many cards. So I'm not going to take. There was an explosion of cards. So I feel you guys are going to have insane amount of energy this year, I feel. Okay. For the months of April, May, and June. April, May, and June. For the months of April. And you can as well just skip the shuffling part. I know it's a little distracting, but okay. For the months of June, July, and August. Oh, sorry. April, March. Oh, sorry. April, May, and June. July, August, September. Let's see your cards for July, August, and September. Too many cards. July, August, September. July. Okay. July, August, September, October, November, and okay. Let's clarify these cards with the tea leaf oracle deck that I have. Now let me put this here. Okay. So for the months of January, February, I forgot that there was another set of these tea leaf oracles. Oh god, I think I have not used half of these in the first group. I forgot. Anyways, so for January, February, March. For January, this is the most difficult deck to shuffle. January, February, March, April, May, and June. We'll take these cards. July, August, September, October. July, September, October. July, August, September, and October, November, December. Okay. So we are going to take a look at to the remaining parts later. Let's start with January, February, and March. Your card is the Queen of Cups and Fire. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Wow. So you're starting straight off with the Queen of Cups, which is the epitome of emotional stability. And with the cup energy, I do sense emotions. So your emotions are going to be high in the months of January, February, and March. So it could be a passionate love or hate. But because we have got the Queen of Cups, I don't think it's going to be hate. Let's clarify this a little bit with these cards, and then I will move to your okay. So these cards came in pile number 1. So if you're attracted to pile number 1, you can check that as well. But let me once shuffle these cards and then yeah, some clarity for this January, February. Okay, give it another try. You have father-like caring and sweet love. Okay, so with give it another try, I do see that in the months of January, February, and March, you might, for a few of you, go through a reconciliation. Okay, because with give it a try and sweet love, I see that. Another thing I see, if you do not have a significant person in your mind, this could as well be healing of some family situations. Okay, this could as well talk about emotional healing in terms of your family or your significant other, whatever, with whatever part you resonate. Your health is also improving because Queen of Cups is someone who is in control of her emotions, who is in control of you know even with this card, strong emotions. I think you are able to control those you are able to be in control of yourself. So there had been there were chances, or there would be chances where you have very strong emotions, which could lead to sometimes health issues, which could have led to health issues till now. But now in the initial part of the year, you are learning to be in control of those emotions. So that is a very significant part. Now this, why these emotions were creating a problem for you, that could be either because of a significant other, or a person you have in mind, because of a possible breakup that has happened. But by the time you're seeing this reading, I think you will in the starting of January, February, March, you'll be able to overcome those things. So you will be able to overcome those strong emotions of yours, whether it is in terms of your family, or it is in terms of your significant person. So that I'm seeing a lot of confidence in you, a lot of control in you, a lot of stability, especially in terms of emotion. So you could as well be attracted to pile number 1, because even in their first part of the reading, they also had similar messages, although there was slight differences. But yeah, emotional healing and emotional stability is achieved in the first that is January, February, and March. You may be very close to your father or father-like figure, so that could be a significant message for a few of you. Let's go to your next set of cards for the months of, wow, you have the World card. So there is definitely completion of something, a successful and happy completion of something. We have karma. You will reap what you have sown. So you might have been working hard for something. You might be engaged in a project. You might be engaged with something related to your career. You might be involved in something, and you might have been doing this for quite some time, because karma, you will reap what you have sown. That is prominent, and because of the World card, I think the reap part is going to be positive. because it's a successful completion of something. Spiritual love. Wow. Many of you might be on the spiritual journey, and we have seen that in the first. Sorry for the camera disturbance. Okay. And we have seen it in the first part of your reading that you are achieving emotional stability. With emotional stability, I think you will be able to conquer other areas of your life. So if you're facing trouble with your health, if you're facing trouble with your career, if you're facing trouble with any other part or any other particular project that you have been working for quite some time, that is controlled. Also, with the spiritual love, I think you are highly protected by your spiritual guides, your spiritual team. That is important for you to know. So I think now the universe is telling you the hard work that you have been doing for is reaping its fruits, and they are going to be positive, because I do see it with the world card and the spiritual love. So I think the second part is I think April, May and June is going to be significantly good. There is some completion. You might as well find your soulmate. Wow. So in the first part of the reading, we were seeing that energy of reconciliation, either reconciliation or and travel for work. So I don't know why this is not focusing. Can you it's not focusing. Okay, yes, fine. Anyways, so travel for work. I think once you have successfully completed a part of your journey, you might as well travel for work for the next part of that journey. So that could be, or you might have been shifting from one career path to another, and for that you might be traveling. So this could have multiple meanings. So there's definitely some completion that is happening, successful completion, and now you're shifting to, and after that completion you're traveling for work. So that is happening with soulmate and the spiritual love. I think you're going to find your soulmate, or the person you're thinking about right now. That can also be an indication of a soulmate. So you might have improved relations with the person in your mind, or you might, or for those who are single, you might find someone. So that we see in the second part of your reading. Let's move into your third part, which is July, August and September. We have the Ten of Swords, dealings or relationship with a man with this is not focusing. Dealings or relationships with a man with blonde, gray or white hair. So this could be significant. I don't know why this is, this is now focusing. I will just pull out more cards to clarify. This is again coming. You're receiving this card again. Wow. So your health is improving, traveling for burnout, take a step back, rest is needed. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense with the Ten of Swords. Give it another try. Okay. So there are two messages, significant messages. The first is related to your work. Okay, so some of you might be going, or with the last card that we have seen, there is a successful completion to something. I think after that you're feeling burnt out and you might need rest for you to move forward with the next step, that is travel for work. So I think your April, May and June is somewhat connected to your July, August and September, because in April, May, June we have seen that you're completing some part of your I'm sorry guys, I think there was my camera shut down, so let's resume where we were. So yeah, with the first, as I was telling you, you're completing something, but after that you might need some rest so that you can start on with another journey. As we were discussing earlier, you might be stepping into part 2 of that, or you might be shifting your works or on similar lines. But before you do that, you will feel burnt out, and it's wise for you to take a step back and rest, because rest is important. Somewhere health is also important. So along with your work, you need to keep your health sound, because without that, things will get difficult for you to achieve. Another thing is, this card also came up in the first part of your reading. I feel there is strong energy of reconciliation with a person. That can also happen. So with this dealings or relationship with a man, I see that also. Let me just clarify this card. What is this give another try talking about? Give it another try. What is this talking about? What is this give? King of Cups. Okay, yes. I definitely feel this can talk about a significant person, right? With the King of Cups and the fair man, this give it another try might talk about a significant person that with whom you might have a rough patch. You might be going through it right now. But in the year 2025, in the starting of the year as well as in the middle of the year, you might see energies where you would want to reconcile with a person. So that I can see happening. For those who do not wish for such things to happen, don't worry, it will not. But for those who are looking forward to it, there can be chances of reconciliation. So that is because we have seen soulmate energy also in between of your reading. Now let's head on towards your final set of cards for the first part of your reading. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Advice from a friend. That's nice. So we were talking about you going traveling for work, and you're completing something in the middle of the year. And with the Ace of Pentacles, you're starting with another project or starting with something new, especially in your career. So that is wonderful. So I think this entire year you're completing things successfully, starting with new things, and you have advice from a friend. You might receive some advice from a friend related to this Ace of Pentacles energy. Ace of Pentacles can also talk about material gains. It can also talk about new work environment. It can talk about new career choices. So when we were seeing the first part of your reading, we did see that you're traveling for work. So I can break it down. See, in the starting of the year, you are trying to manage your attain stability. In the middle of the year, you're completing something significant. Then you're taking a small break to handle other stuff, handle your emotions, and once that break is done, you're acing for another opportunity. So that is wonderful. This year is significant. Oh my God, I did not make this up. I was talking about reconciliation. This Ace of Pentacles can as well talk about that, because aces signify new beginnings. So you are definitely going through some within a week. Okay, so this within a week, I'll talk about this bumpy road in your career. I'll just pull out one more card. Okay, let's see. We will take all of these. You deserve love. Sneaky people. Yeah, because you're succeeding. There'll always be sneaky people. Self-love is needed. Oh my God, this is strong energy for you to reconcile with someone who has been in your life. If you have someone in your mind when you're seeing this reading, definitely there is a lot of you might be going through a breakup, or you might be thinking about some person. There is strong reconciliation energy, and maybe this friend of yours is advising you for the same, so that is strong. bumpy road in your career, and this could mean just small, changes in your career, because if you're switching to new jobs, that could be, or if you're starting something new, that could be one of the cases. So you don't have to worry too much about it. Within a week, maybe in the end of the year, within a week, you're fulfilling a target of yours or something like that. Self love is needed. There'll be, of course, since you're completing projects after project and achieving significant heights, there'll be people who are going to gossip about you, but then you don't need to care about it, because you're in control of yourself, you're in control of your life, emotionally as well as materially. So this year is successful. You might face some emotional challenges with in relation to a significant person, especially reconciliation. So that could be a little challenging, but career wise and emotionally also, you're learning to be, you're learning self love, because if you're not able to love yourself, you won't be able to. I think the major reason that this separation might have happened was because you need to first value and love yourself before getting into um, some significant relationship, because till the time you do not value yourself, you won't be able to contribute into a relationship. So I think this bumpy part that has happened was because uh, of universe telling you to love yourself, and then try to, because if you're not able to fulfill your own cup, fill your own cup, you won't be able to give it to someone else. So till the time you're not loving yourself, you won't be able to give love, and that is important to know. Okay, pile 2. Let's reveal your advice card for the year of 2025. Perspective, a white owl insight. Perspective and intuitive. You penetrate beyond the surface. Trust your instincts. There is a huge emphasis on trust. You will, from the starting of the year, you will feel intuitive. You will know about something, about everything rather. You will have a strong feeling about it. So trust yourself, trust your intuition about people, trust your intuition about any particular opportunity that you're receiving, and I think you will be able to have a wonderful year ahead. Let's see for the final messages for the year. You are growing and learning. Beautiful. Okay. Leadership, you are definitely achieving leadership roles this year. So that is nice. You're growing, you're learning. Throughout the year, you're achieving new heights, you're learning something. Within a few months, I think from the time when you're watching, you will start seeing some changes. You will start seeing some positive changes in your life. And with Go for a Walk, I always relate this card to taking small breaks while you are achieving the magnificent life that you deserve. You also deserve and need to take care of yourself by taking small breaks. So I think the messages here are quite clear. And I wish you all the best for your upcoming year. I hope you resonated with some parts of the reading, and I hope you do great. I hope okay, my alarm just rang. So this could be an indication you are doing wonderful. I hope you like the reading. If you did like, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. I hope to see you in my next video. So take care, lots of love, and all the best for 2025. Bye bye. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. And you might see a little bit of change in the setup because I'm recording this video at a different time than when I started recording all the other piles. So you might see a little bit of change in the setup, but let's get started. So how this reading is going to work is I'm going to take 4 tarot cards as well as 4 oracle cards to get to know the 4 different quarters of the year. That is January, February, March, then April, May and June, and so on. So, and in the end I will reveal to you your card, which is this one if you've chosen this pile. This card, in the end I will reveal this card to you, and we will also have a few guiding messages from the universe for your year of 2025. So let's get started. I'm going to shuffle these cards. If you want, you can skip this part and directly head to your reading. Okay, so too many. We'll start for the month of January, February and March. January, okay. We have April, May, June, July, August, September, July, August, September, July, August, September, October, November and December. October, November and December. Great. We will now shuffle the oracle cards for each set of cards, for each set of tarot cards, January, February, March. So, okay, we have 2, April, May and June. This one, July, August, September. One thing I would say is that your cards are shuffling very quickly. So this year is going to be like a roller coaster ride for you. And then October, November, December. So I'll keep the other set of cards here and we will start with the first part, which is January, February and March. And we have I think this is the 10 of Wands. Let me just confirm it by seeing the guidebook, if it is the 10 of Wands. Because the depictions are a little bit different, so I just want to confirm. Yeah, it's the 10 of Wands. So you have the 10 of Wands for the month of January, February, March. Then you have take care, enemies are working against you, and bow, you are highly thought of. Okay. So in the first part of the year of 2025, I see that you would be struggling with a lot of or overwhelmed with a lot of work. This could definitely relate to your job or your career or any particular thing that has exhausted you completely. So you're on the verge of you're carrying too much than what potentially you can sustain. So 10 of Wands comes with a little bit of heads up, saying that there should be a transition from wherein you are shifting from a mindset of it's like a concept of too many things in your plate. So it can be overwhelming. It can also create some stress. You might lately be feeling difficulty in, and it might as well be continuing right now. So you might be having this energy right now as well, wherein you might be feeling exhausted, you might be feeling overwhelmed, you might be feeling low most of the time, things like that. And that is because there are so many things that are happening around you. Along with that, there is a card which says enemies are working against you. So there can be people who might be making your job more difficult, right? So that is also one thing that I'm seeing. Now this card, you are highly thought of. Let me just clarify it with a few more cards. But basically, the major energy in the starting of the year, and this energy is continuing from the previous year as well, that you're exhausted with something. So you might have taken a lot of things, piled up a lot of things, I hear, or maybe things have become more difficult because of a few people. Maybe there are a few toxic people in your work culture or even in your friend circle who want to unnecessarily burden you with work. so they might give you extra work or things like that. So that I can see. But let's clarify this with a few more cards. Let's pull out one more card from a beautiful, okay. Yeah, you did what you could have, leave the rest to God. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you should not stress yourself too much and take a lot of things in your hands. You should take as much as you are able to do and leave the rest to God. You should not try to overburden yourself. So the first part of the reading comes with a heads up that you have been exhausted and your body and mind needs rest from not just work but also from a few toxic people that are around you. So maybe this you're highly thought of comes from these people. Maybe these people are, planning and plotting in the background to pull you down or burden you with a lot of their, manipulative work. So that can also be some of, I can feel that kind of energy as well. So another thing is that you should try to take your stand and only work as much as you are able to, only entertain people as much as you are able to, and as much as it is not harming your mental health. So that's another thing. And then we have a job opportunity card. So this came up, which means you might also be trying to look for another places for work, because currently in your job you're exhausted and tired and you do not want to continue it. So it's very important that you try for another job opportunities. And with this card, I feel you are trying for it and you will get it in the first part, that is January, February and March. So there is an offer in your work life from wherein, and maybe this card you're highly thought of, people are thinking about considering you for a job opportunity. So that can also be a case. So and I found this card in the bottom of the deck which says don't ignore red flags. So this definitely relates to these people. There can be people in your life who are unnecessarily making your life miserable and making you feel exhausted, making you feel bad about yourself. So you need to ignore such people. You need to overcome those people. You need to set healthy boundaries which will enable you mental rest as well as physical rest. So with the ten of wands and all this, I do see that you're overcoming that. I do see that you're able to find a new workplace, a new job opportunity from which you will be able to find some peace in the chaos that you're having. So there is a lot of chaos that might be going on while you are seeing this reading, and there is pretty high chances that you might wanting to change your workplace. And in the starting of January, in the starting of 2025, there are high chances that you will switch to another job or switch to better people, whatever, or switch to a separate location where you have a different kind of a team, switch to a different team, switch to a different job. But with the job opportunity card, I do definitely see that you are changing for better. You are changing towards a better work environment and better people, of course. Okay, so this concludes the part 1 of your reading. We will now shift to part 2 and see what we have in store for you. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Yeah, so this energy which has been continuing here, the first part we have seen that you have enemies working against you. There are people who are very insecure of your success. With the Page of Swords, I definitely see a news coming. I definitely see some new people also. With the Page of Swords can indicate some new people in your life who are who are as intelligent and understanding as you are. So you are moving towards people who are matching your vibe when it comes to intelligence, when it comes to excellence that you yourself have. So you're shifting from an energy of tiring and anxiety prone and overwhelmed energy to a very positive energy. And this Page of Swords could very well indicate a new journey. So because of this achievement, there might be a few people who are a little jealous of you and jealous of your success. So I will keep this here. So they might be jealous of you and jealous of your success. Let us just pull a few more cards to clarify or get some guidance. But nonetheless, you are definitely shifting to a new workplace. I can see that, and you might be starting off from April, in a new environment. Where you are definitely intelligent. You are also having new ideas. You are succeeding in whatever you are taking. So we have delays and blockages and let go. Let me just pull out one more card. They are too many, so I'm not going to take that. Successful completion. Okay. So with this successful completion, I do see that before you're starting with something new, you are completing your previous work nicely and then moving towards a better chapter in your life. With this card, let go, you need to let go of the old mentality of overburdening yourself, overburdening because of yourself, because of other people, and because of what other people think of you, as well as what you think of yourself. So you should not let your worth be decided by the amount of work that you can do or what people think. So what I mean by saying this is that you can intelligently handle your work. You don't have to burden yourself and overburden yourself, rather, I would say. Just because a few people think that you're not working enough or you're not good enough, and that is because they are jealous of you, and they are just insecure of your success. So this delays and blockages, I think, is all because of your own mental space, wherein you are letting these people live rent free. These people are in your brain, and constantly you're challenging yourself because of them. You have great potential of achieving success. You have great potential of completing things, but because of these people, what I see with successful completion, you are shifting from a phase wherein earlier you would accumulate stuff, you're not able to complete that, and you would feel burdened because you're not able to complete any task. So you're taking task by task and not able to complete it. And on top of that, there were people who are constantly making sure that you are not able to complete that. So, but in the second part, I see that you're able to do that. You're able to jot down things systematically and complete them. And also with the new work environment, I feel it will give you the opportunity to do so. So let go of the people and let go of that mentality. Try to jot down things. You will gain a lot of clarity also, wherein you are able to prioritize things and do things accordingly and also complete them. So these delays and blockages you're overcoming these delays and blockages in the second part of 2025. Yeah, that's what I see. Let's start, or let's see the third part, 2025. We have the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. I love this card for you. This is wonderful. Okay. And we also have older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. So Queen of Wands definitely gives me the vibe where you are enjoying your life, where you have successfully achieved a position. So you have started in the middle of the year with a new opportunity, or you have started to learn something at a new place, and now you're mastering that. So by the second half of 2025, you will be able to master your confidence, not just your work. You are able to organize things, you are able to lead roles. So you might receive some promotions, or as well as you might get some leading roles in the work environment. You're full of confidence, definitely full of confidence. And there could be your associations with an older woman. We will get to see more about it. Let me just shuffle more cards. too many. So what do pile 3 need to know about? Okay, I think this was already like this. Oh my god. Okay, a good news, an offer letter is on its way, health is improving within a few months. So yeah, definitely this year you're getting a new job opportunity, and that will happen within a few months. So this would be in the this could, so I feel that this job opportunity, we also had this card in the, I think, in the first part of your reading. So I think in between March to June, July, August, yeah, in between March to August, September, around that time you might find a new job offer. And maybe this person, this older woman doesn't have to be this old but yeah, an older woman who's elder than you 1 or 2 years, or maybe, that way, that person might help you to get this job offer, to grab this job. So you're full of confidence. So maybe in the second part where we saw the Page of Swords, you're developing your skills, you're not just developing your skills, you're developing your confidence. You're not bothering about what people are thinking of you. You're not bothering about the limited concepts where they want to sabotage you or they want to stop you from growing. So you are focusing on yourself, and because of that you are receiving abundance, starting from June, I think. Tremendously good. Yes, 2025, second half of 2025 is tremendously good. Your health is improving. Your health is improving because now, as we have seen, now you have learned the art of caring for yourself above others. And when you do this, you prioritize your health, you prioritize your different tasks, and because of that, you're gaining confidence as well. And because of this confidence, I think you're getting your new opportunities. You might get multiple job opportunities as well. So 2025 is full of that confidence, your sass. There is some material gain as well, but primarily your confidence is growing tremendously. So I think that's it for the third part. The messages were very clear, so I don't think there is a need of further explanation. Let's shift to the final part of your reading, Hermit. Yeah, I don't know what this is. There is some dirt on this. Yeah, Hermit. And then victory is in some endeavor. Wonderful. So I think you might be preparing for something starting from, or you might be preparing for something for quite some time, and you might have seen some low phases. But on completion, but from the starting, there would be people who would have challenged you, or who would have told you that you won't be able to do it, you won't be able to achieve the success that you are striving for. But as 2025 passes, you are slowly and slowly gaining the confidence. You're slowly and slowly able to manage your stuff. You're slowly starting to believe in yourself. And because of this, in the end of 2025, you're seeing achievements, you're seeing great victory. So 2025 is going to happen very quickly for you because there are so many things happening. Most of the things are related to your inner confidence. Most of these things are related to how you treat yourself, how you ignore the red flags, how you ignore the people who do not have the best interest for you. With a Hermit, I think this victory is because you have gone within yourself, you have seen yourself, you have had confidence. So this Hermit shows me that the reason of this victory is when you have started to know yourself better. The reason of this victory is, just a minute guys, I'll be back. Hi guys, sorry, I had to go for some time. Yeah, anyways, so yeah, the reason for your victory is because of the inner work that you have done throughout the year, the trust that you have built for yourself, via yourself, without anyone else. So I think the major role of this victory is because of you, and one or two people who have supported you, or who have trusted you. During 2025, you're not just achieving success, you're also achieving confidence in yourself, you're also achieving belief in yourself, trust in yourself, and unshakable trust in yourself, and that is wonderful. So let me just shuffle more cards to get more insights about it. So okay, we are constantly getting this message of new opportunities, new job opportunities, as well as you're achieving perfection. Wonderful. You're lovable and dear. That's so sweet. So I think pile 3, it's very clear that you're starting off with a little bit of rough patch, but you're in the journey of 2025. You're gaining your confidence, you're eliminating the people who don't deserve you, you're eliminating the red flags, you're eliminating those who don't trust you. And in this process, you're building trust in yourself, you're developing skills, you're prioritizing your work, you're able to manage multiple things, you're building your confidence. And that is attracting new opportunities, that is attracting perfection, that is attracting victory, and that is uh, making you the wonderful person that you are. You're finding a wonderful person within you. You're not searching for that outside. Your biggest idol for you this year is you yourself. You don't have to go out to search for that. So I think that is lovely. Um, yeah, I don't think there's further messages. Congratulations, pile 3. I think this year is going to be huge success for you. Let's get started with revealing to you the card that you have chosen. White dog. Inner peace. Yes, this is something that we have been talking since the start of the reading. Find your peace in chaos. Always remember that peace comes from within. Clearly, it says that you have to search within to find your answers. So think sometimes we are too much dependent on people and their opinions that we forget ourselves. And that's why this year has come to show you that success is just that one step away, wherein you realize that your confidence and your trust in yourself matters the most. And those people who have trusted you in this journey matter the most. So you have to let go of those people who don't trust you and be with those who do, right? And above that, you have to trust yourself, because this trust you will find within yourself. You will not find it in other people. You will not find someone else who's going to come and help you, or who's going to pull you out of your problems. You have to do that. And how will you do that? You will not do that by overburdening yourself. You will do that by clearing your mind, by taking care of your health, by taking care of your mental health, and then prioritizing your work, and then sorting them, successfully completing them one by one, and then gradually you reach towards victory. So this is a wonderful energy. Let's see some more guidance for you in the final set of final part of your reading. Okay, these are too many cards, so we will not take them. Guidance for pile, or some extra information for pile 3. Okay. Okay, we will take all of these. We'll also take this one. Since the beginning till the end. This is coming twice, and I am not making this up. You also will get loving support from your partner. That's nice. You're blessed. We are blessed to have you. So this is what you need to realize. There are people who are lucky to have you. There are people who want you in their lives, and you should focus on those rather than on those people who do not have the best interest for you. Undeniable success. So pile 3, there is definitely huge success coming for you in 2025. This card again is coming. I have shuffled the pile. So I don't know how there are repeated messages coming for you. So Don't ignore red flags. Seek in for all your answers. The same thing as we were discussing in Hermit, this card, where I told you that all the answers come from within. Even here, even in your final card, we see that all the answers come from within. So you need to focus on that. You need to focus on yourself. And there are people, there are loving and supporting partner. This does not necessarily have to be your relationship. It can be a relationship as well, but your relationship with other people, the people who care for you. Okay, and you need to ignore red flags. You need to ignore people who don't care about you, who do not trust you. Bumpy road in your career. So this might relate to the starting energy that we were getting in the initial part of your reading, wherein you were so tired and exhausted of everything. But yeah, I think the messages here and the guidance here is very, very clear for you. So try to focus on yourself, trust yourself in this 2025 journey, have faith in yourself. Do not listen to the people who want to pull you down or who want to say bad things to you so that you lose your confidence and are not able to perform your tasks. Jot down your task, clear your mind, and then jot down your task one by one and then achieve those targets. So I think this year is gradually going to improve for you and take you to success which is undeniable, which is going to be, I think, one of the biggest successes of your life. So pile number 3, this is what I have got for you. Thank you so much for being here. All the best, very best for 2025. I can see that I hope this reading resonated with you. I hope this reading helped you in some way. And if it did, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. And I will see you in my next one. Till then, take care and bye-bye.